Hello and welcome back to Story Gaming. That's definitely the name that this has always been. We are in day 3 of Potion Craft. Let's crack into it. This is a series where we use a little game to try and inspire us to do some world building. So we are making potions. We're an alchemist. We decided already that we are a myconid, a mushroom person. And we have a shop where people come in asking for stuff, and then we'll take a screenshot of them, work out who they are, decide to name them, and give them a profession in the town and such. So we've made some potions already. We can explore for more potions as we go. We are playing on easy mode because the aim of the game here is to world build rather than to challenge ourselves in grinding in a game. So let's have a look at this new guy, shall we? Let's go with, let's wait for him to look up so I get a nice screenshot of his head. Come on, look up a little more, buddy. There you go, that'll do, nice. Let's take a screenshot of this. So he's got a little bit of a stain on his shirt and he's stubbled, he's a little bit unkempt perhaps. So we're already learning something about him there. Ugh, I've been feeling nauseous all day. Do you have anything for that? Sounds like, and he's the first in as well. So it's like, as I've opened my shop in the morning, he's already nauseous. And he looks pretty haggard and scraggly. I'm saying that he's probably hungover. And it's a working day, and we were working yesterday, so it's probably a midweek day. Some kind of a town drunk, or he's an alcoholic or something. What do we think about this guy? Is there anything else that we're learning about him? Do we want to... Is that a hat on a cap? Yeah, he's wearing both a hat and a head cap. He looks like a Gregor. Totally slept in the street. Jack. People just call him Jack, but he's actually Gregor. Hagrid. Harold. Gregor Jack Haraldson. Gregor Jack Haraldson. He is human, because otherwise, well, I suppose half elves could have the stubble, but he looks most like he's human. Human male. What do we think? Age-wise. Early 20s, late 20s, early 30s, late 30s, early 40s, late 40s. Double hats to keep pressure on the head to help with hangovers. Looks like he's had a previously broken nose, yeah, so he's a brawler. Gets into tavern fights, maybe. Wife left him due to spending all their money on booze. Mid-20s, late 20s, mid-20s, early 30s. Alright, we'll go with the average there and just say he's around 30, late 20s. Late 20s, has he got a job? Has he actually got like a job that he either goes to or doesn't? Always has a migraine, wears 2 hats, extra insulation. Just the town drunk? Is that where's he getting his money to buy the booze? Town drunk is his job. Odd jobs, pick up day labourer type of stuff. Maybe he used to be a hunter, wasn't very good at it, spent most of his time drunk. All right. How do we say he's kind of like a go-between, a layabout, a bit of a dosser? Used to be a hunter, has an alcohol problem. I'm judging this guy real quick based on feeling sick and having a messy shirt. Yep, as is the nature of the game, as is the nature of what I'm using it for. Before we lock that in then, let's see what his haggling properties are. Do you have anything for that? What did he say? I've been feeling nauseous. So we could give him a health potion, but we could also give him an anti-poison potion. I haven't unlocked anti-poison, so we'll just go with the health potion for now. Boom. Excellent. This is perfect. Let's see what he haggles for. His perfect topics are the weather, food, fishing, alcohol, and terrains. So yeah, he's an alcoholic, I think. Boom. Alright, who's this lady? Who's this lovely lady? Have we had this lady before? I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure the game is procedurally generated, so we actually haven't had it before, but is she close enough to someone we have had before that we can say that she's back again? She looks an awful lot like Prudence Amelia Brunhild, just wearing a hat this time, and a necklace. She's got the same shaped face, the same shaped nose. I think it's Amelia. Amelia's back. The washerwoman with Mr. Tibble's a lazy cat. She's wearing a necklace, much nicer clothes, and a hat today, but it's the same lady before. I need something to make my plants grow faster, which tells us something more about Prudence. Prudence is a washerwoman, has Mr. Tibble's a lazy cat, a rat problem, enjoys gardening, has a vegetable garden. Maybe she even sells excess from time to time for a little extra cash. There you go. So she's got a little extra cash in the vegetable garden. Alright, I haven't unlocked the wild growth potion yet, so let's go and do that now. So wild growth, I happen to know, is down in this corner, which will take a couple of these to get to. So the actual aim of the game is that if you're not using it for world building, but you're actually using it for the sake of actually playing the game, you grab all your ingredients like this, you plop them into the cauldron like so. You can grind them up to make them go further, like where this little thing goes. You can grind them up to make them go even further, like this, like so. You plop them in, and then as you stir them, your bottle moves along that little track. And as you pick up those little bubbles, you get experience for it. And if you are smart enough about it, you can just about get this thing. If you touch it, there you go. And then heat it, it goes around, and you get extra movement for free. Haha, secrets. And if I put in another one, la 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 la, like so. I don't know why I'm doing this for efficiency. We're playing on easy mode where these things aren't an issue. But I guess I'm a stickler. That's not going to be great. I can't quite reach it. If you're going for perfect efficiency, you can get there on only 4 of those little buggers. Oh well, I'll go past it and I'll zoom back to it a little bit. We'll chuck in one of these. Overshoot it. There we go. And then zoom back to it. Perfect, like that. Boom, boom, boom. Wild growth. What bottle should we use for our wild growth potion? Fancy says 1 and 6. So 1 on the rows and 6 on the columns. Because I think you go by row first, don't you? 1 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You think this potion, this one here? Says 2 down and 7 across, which is this one here. Oh, I quite like that one. That's pretty good. 7 down and 3 to left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Like a mushroom. Wild growth, like a mushroom. Because the swell keeps wild growing. I like this one. I think this one works. It looks like a hair tonic to me, which sometimes people come in and ask for hair tonic, and what they want is the wild growth. Yep, that'll do. In terms of this thing, let's go with a nice long one. Save the recipe, why not, and finish the potion. Boop. And let's take it over here and pop it here for you. Ooh. All right. I don't need to worry about the money. I don't really need to worry about any of this other stuff, so let's just sell it. You're new. You're definitely new. Who are you? So she's very very poor. She's got scraggly clothes that are very dirty. She's very thin. You can see very prominent collarbone. Yeah, she's not doing well for herself. Who is this person? She doesn't look like any of the others. So I don't think she's a relative of anyone we've made so far. Oh, she does have a resemblance to Mildred Petunia, female human turnip farmer whose husband died at sea, single mother, struggling to make ends meet. So she's Edie. I like Edie. Erin, Maeve, Nora, Geraldine. I like Edie. Maud. Edna. I like Edna Edie. She goes by Edie, but her name's Edna. So, is she related to Mildred Petunia? I think she's related. She's got a very striking resemblance. Different nose, but very similar hair and body type, and she wears the same sort of outfit. Sister, Mildred's sister, yeah. So Mildred Petunia had a husband that died at sea, so Petunia is probably his last name. So this woman's probably going to have a different last name as well. Who is it? What's her name? Edie. So we went Edna. Edna, Edie. She was like, Eep. No, she wouldn't be Petunia. She'd be someone else. What's her surname and what's her profession? Lots like something about her. Moving from another village when the husband died to help with the kids. That could be cool, yeah. Gunderson. Did we have a Gunderson already and somebody else? I feel like we've had a Gunderson. Oh, was that in Twitch Tales maybe? Gunderson. Edna Gunderson. Female human. We said that Mildred was in her late 30s, so maybe this woman is also in her sort of mid-30s, so she's like a younger sister. Mid-30s. Sister of Mildred. Moved to name of town. Moved to name of town to help Mildred with the kids. What's her profession? What does she do while she's here in the town? So she's a spinster. Is that the name for an unmarried woman? Bachelorette. Collects fertilizer. Delivers a pooper scooper. Collects fertilizer. Works the fields. Yeah, works as the turnip farmer. Helps Mildred with the turnips. What do we know about her other than that? Like, has she got anything going? Any hobbies or anything going? What does she do when she's not helping with the kids or turnips? I guess that takes up most of her life, right? They're both struggling to make ends meet, it says. What is she? Actually, let's have a look at what she's even said. I didn't look at that yet. A certain alchemist sold me a potion that made my stomach hurt and gave me the runs. Is there anything you can help to make me feel better? I heard this kind of potion comes out best if you add more of life leaf. I'll pay extra if the motion's made from life leaf. So if I go into my potions, it's currently not made of life leaf. It's made from water bloom and terraria, but we can fix that by putting life leaf in here. Bing. Good enough. Boom. Because now instead of using all of that, I'm using only two healthy thingies. See if I can get that. No, I can't. I wondered if I could just grab that little bottle before finishing it. Alright, finish this, take it to her. Boop. Perfect. This term spinster depends on society, its used, expectations, etc. Yeah, and in this society, it would be expected that you'd be romantically entangled by mid-30s. Spins yarn on the side. Spins yarn. Spinster. Haggle, what's her topics? Fishing. She's interested in fishing. Her brother-in-law died at sea. It's a pretty tough topic. Maybe that's why she wants to talk to the potion crafter about it, because she can't really talk about fishing with her sister. It's too touchy of a topic. She likes to talk about minerals. Maybe she's into crystals. She likes to talk about food, terrains, and emotions. Emotions, because her sister's still struggling with the death of her husband, maybe. Oh, wait. I wasn't thinking. I shouldn't have haggled up in price. I should have haggled down in price, because I want to help them out, because they're not making ends meet very well. I forgot. Hey, it's Rosemary, aka Daffodil. Daffodil's back. Our female Bridden herbalist merchant, few levels in ranger with a squirrel companion, Egon. Hi, Rosemary. Who else do you sell herbs to? A lot of people need herbs in town. Some of them use as seasoning, others for medicinal purposes, and if the brewer's often using them to brew new kinds of beer. The brewer, you say? You mean Rowan, who runs the Rowan Tree Bar? See, we're getting somewhere with this. Alright, what is she selling? Tangleweed. We've got no tangleweed. That could be good to buy until we're growing it. It's not a good price for us at the moment, though. No, let's not bother with it. It's not a good price. Let's say no thank you. Thanks anyway, Daffodil. Goodbye. We still have 3 points to spend. Oh, this lady's new. I don't think we've had anyone like you before, have we? Anyone like you at all? No, you don't resemble anybody, not in hair colour or face shape or nothing. Alright, so this is someone brand new. Let's take a picture of her. Let's put her in the list. And let's see who she is. Giving her a name and a story and everything. I need a potion to help me get up a high sheer cliff. I heard this kind of potion comes out best if you add more ice fruit. I don't have any ice fruit, me dear, sorry. But you want a potion of levitation or something like that, I guess. So why does she want a potion of levitation also? God damn it, levitation's like all the way up here. Do I really want to go for levitation right now? I guess it's a matter of time before I gotta start exploring, so I might as well do it now. What's her name? Aubrey, Audrey, Melanie, Matilda. I like Matilda for her. Matilda, Sonia. Let's have a look at her again. Sonia. Sonia works for me. Sonia. Isabel, Anise, Jane, Agatha, Sonia. I like Sonia. I think that's best. Why does she need to get up a cliff? Yeah, why does she need to go up a cliff? She's a goat herder and one of her goats ran up a cliff. Could be. Could be a dexterity potion, so she won't sprain her ankle. Could be. I could try her on a dexterity potion if levitation's a bit too hard away. Bird enthusiast, especially for eagles, wants to climb up to where their nests are to watch them. Okay, could be work. Or she's robbing someone. Could be. Alright, let's go Sonia. What was her last name? Could be like hiking. Just enjoys rock climbing. Painter, wants to get a good vantage point to paint the scenery maybe. Dathiev. Sonia Dathiev. Sonia Dathiev. Female, human. What's her age? She looks young to me, like early 20s. Early 20s. What's her profession? A lady's maid, a painter. Okay, yeah, painter. She's actually a thief. Actually a thief, but she is, but she's by profession a painter. Relocates wares. Okay. Painter / artist brackets. Actually a thief and cat burglar. Enjoys rock climbing and thrill seeking, we'll say. All right, there you are, Sonia. Let's do a little exploration while we try and find Levitation, and on the way we'll pick up a whole bunch of experience. We'll go one more time with this one, and then we'll go off to the left with it. I think you have to go around something from memory. Whee! Spladoosh. All right. While we're on it, we might as well do some more of these allocation points. What do I want to do? I want to make haggling. I don't really care about haggling because I've got money in this particular playthrough because we're doing it easy mode. Let's just do the bulk brewing, I reckon. Visibility radius could be good to chuck in early on so that we can explore a little easier. Or do I save them? Much to do. Could chuck in more herbs so that we get a bunch of herbs at the start of each day. Let's do bulk brewing. Bulk brewing saves me on ingredients when we're brewing. All right. Chuck in a fireball. Plop. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Chuck in another fireball. Plop. Spin this around here. Did went too far. I want to go that direction, don't I? I guess I want to go up again from there, don't I? Sploosh! And then I want to go around and around and around we go. Where she stops, nobody knows. If I go right behind you, like this, make sure I'm right behind it, like so, and I can go along and we'll see what you are. Did I not go far enough? Did I misjudge that? No, I think I got it. I think I got it. No, I think I misjudged it just. It's not going to give me the 3, is it? Bastard. Bastard! Do I want to go for the 2 just to see what it is? Because I can't quite remember what it is. Yeah, why not? Charm, the charm effect. Alright, we're not going to save the recipe, but we've unlocked where charm is. Let's go, let's continue to the north. To the north. Or do I go this way first? Yeah, let's go this way first. Do-do-do-do. Dee-dee-dee-dee. You've completed the game on regular? I have, yes, I've already completed the game on regular difficulty. Plop. Alright. And then it's north from here. Oops. A little bit too far, that's fine. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Grab that experience. Alright, from there. We're going along here. Plop. It might be invisibility that's up here, actually, not a levitation. I know levitation's somewhere around here, I can't fully remember. Are you invisibility or levitation, good sir? Excuse me. Excuse me, stranger. I would care to know. Are you invisibility? Are you levitation? Or are you something else? Whoop. Whoop. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Levitation, alright. Levitation and charm. Might as well grab those while I'm at it. Pow-pow. And then finish the potion. I'm not going to save that recipe. Let's see if she wants that. Levitation. Yeah, that's okay. I'd like it to be at least half ice fruit, though. Yeah, well, you're not going to get it. At least this way, when you levitate into somebody's upper floor, when you go into somebody's window to steal from them, and then they catch you in the act. Look at that. She's paying me in jewelry. Can you see that? Diamond, or a emerald or something. Emerald, a ruby. Paying me in stolen goods. When she levitates into someone's open upper story window, she can charm them and be like, "Oh, this is a misunderstanding." Trust the apothecarist who makes sound effects. All right, let's see what her haggling is about. She likes fishing, emotions, something, weather. Music, food, emotions, and fishing. Interesting. Let's start haggling. Shit. Rob. It's so hard to recover once you've done some bad haggles. End dialogue. Wait, no. Oh, I pressed the wrong button and she left. Oops, my bad. I need to work out that haggling shit. Let's go that one, these ones, and that one. Boom. Easy. Who's this guy? I haven't had one of you yet, mister. Have we had anyone like you? Let's see. Oh, you've got the same sort of... not quite the same face shape, I think. Or is it? Yeah, not quite the same face shape as the town drunk. Slightly different eyes. Very different nose. So yeah, no, he's not related to the town drunk. Anybody else that you're related to? Anybody else that you've got a similar face to? No. Now everybody looks quite different here, but he is wearing a hat and a cap. Same as the drunk. It could be it could be the town drunk's father or something, and just the town drunk guy just happened to get his mother's nose. And the town drunk did have a broken nose as well, so it's a different style before it was broken, evidently. But all right, who is this guy? Ernst. Ernst. I like Ernst. I'm going with that immediately. That's a perfect name for this guy. Ernst. Ernst Dravin. I don't mind Dravin as a last name, unless we want to go Haraldson, because he is the town drunk's father. Who knew that double hats was genetic? I want to be as quick as a turtle. Yes, some turtles are known for their quickness. The potion's quality is important to me. I'm willing to pay handsomely. That just means that he's going to pay more, extra more, if it's a third tier potion. Are we going with related to Gregor Haraldson or not related? He's scruffy and he doesn't look after his appearance all that much. Looks like an egg collector or a courier. So yes to related. Okay, so we'll go Ernst Haraldson. Ernst Haraldson, human male. If Gregor Haraldson was in his late 20s, then Ernst is in his, late 40s? I think late 40s works for this guy. Late 40s, father of Gregor, in fact I'm going to say mid-40s. Mid-40s, father of Gregor. Merchant. What is he selling? He obviously doesn't do very well for himself. Hat on cap is too weird a look to not be a family thing. I think of a postman while I'm looking at him. Okay, works for the post office of some sort. courier. Courier could make sense, I guess, because yeah, he's wanting to be fast for that particular reason. Well, we'll give him a potion of swiftness, and then we'll see what he haggles for. Alcohol. Maybe he's also an alcoholic, and it's a genetic thing that his son inherited. Talks about terrains because he's a courier and he's walking all over town, and he likes to talk about landscapes and terrains that are difficult to work through. Food, herbs, and monsters. As a courier, he probably encounters some monsters every so often when he's taking a slightly longer job. Yeah, courier works for me. Town courier / messenger. Alcoholic. I'm gonna put in brackets barely. Close brackets functioning alcoholic. Barely functioning alcoholic. He does actually get his job done, unlike his son, who kind of can't hold down a job. Ernst does get his job done. It's just he's on the verge of being kind of ruining his life over it. Alcoholic messenger sounds so unreliable. Are people with alcohol problems in this town? I mean, only 2 so far. That's not a lot. I mean, I guess it's a lot given that we've only got 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. We've got 14 people and 2 of them are alcoholics and they are related, so not that weird. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Sell. Ooh. Brand new person. This is a fighter of some sort, a town guard, maybe a Knight of Kavosna. They're wearing braces that the Knights of Kavosna wear. They're also carrying a kite shield that the Knights of Kavosna often get. Are we looking at a Knight of Kavosna, you reckon? Quite young. I'd say they're a squire if they're a Knight of Kavosna. Town guard, perhaps. Not royal guard, not in this town. Guard in training. Dylan, you son of a bitch. Dylan? I like Dylan. Dylan! I quite like the idea that they are maybe non-binary or trans or androgynous, or maybe just a cis male that's in touch with their feminine side and not ashamed of it. They look very feminine. We could have a Mulan situation of a woman who's joined the Knights. You know, women aren't excluded from the Knights. It's just that they're not frequent in them. Yeah, cosplaying, non-binary. Yeah, we'll go with Dylan. But I think Dylan. No, it's not like Dylon. I was trying it with a Y. Let's see if I like Dylan with a Y. Dylan with Dylan. Yeah. Dylan. No, I'll just go D-I-L-L-O-N. Dylan. Dylan what? Dylan. Are they related to anybody? I don't think that their face shape quite looks like anybody else. Oh, interestingly, here we go. Their face shape isn't too dissimilar to Sonia Sonia the Thief, who is the thief. Sonia the Thief. So it could be that the guard and Sonia are related. They could be siblings. And Sonia is a cat burglar. And Dylan is a guard. That could be fun. I'm gonna put Sonia Dathieff. I'm gonna say it's pronounced Sonia Dathieff. Dylan Dathieff. With a double F. Dylan Dathieff. Non-binary, human. Sonia was in her early 20s. I think Dylan is, also early 20s. I think they're like a year apart or something. early 20s, town guard, squire rank of Knights of Kvosna. What does Dylan do when not at work? Do they help Sonia on her heists? Do they actually like help Sonia, or do they not know that they are? Do they not know that they're a thief? Trying to prove themselves by catching the town thief. That sounds funny. Sounds like the thief with a Jamaican accent. Yeah, but it's less like the thief than just clearly the thief. Sonia the thief. Middle name is not Dylan, not the thief. That's pretty funny. Dylan, not the thief. Could Dylan be a wee bit younger, and that's what they do after school? Yeah, I was thinking that Dylan's like 20, 21, maybe 22, and Sonia was like 22, 23. So I was thinking Sonia's the older sister, but only by like a year. I don't think Dylan's like teenager. They could be. Late teens. Yeah, I'll make them late teens. I think that it's actually pretty interesting to have them be like late teenage. Squire rank of the Knights of Kvosna. Is we doing anything else about them? What do they do when they're? What do we do? What do we do when they're not at work? Sonia's tasked to rob the thing. Dylan's garden. Dylan's tasked to catch the bloody thief that keeps trying to break in. Studious men's chainmail. Yeah. Studious, intent on proving themselves and raising through the ranks of Knights of Kvosna, mends and maintains armor in downtime, obsessed with finding and capturing. There's another word for capturing in more legal terms. Taking into custody. Some other word I was trying to arresting, whatever, capturing. Finding and capturing the elusive town thief. Bounces ideas off their older sister, Sonia. So they go home and they're like, Sonia's like, any word on the town thief yet? And they're like, no, but I think I've got an idea to catch them. Blah 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 blah. Apprehending, I think, is the word. Apprehending the elusive town thief. Nabbing. Alright, so yeah, she Sonia knows what she has to do to avoid being caught, because it's a younger sibling that's the one leading the charge on trying to catch her. That's pretty fun. Fun little thing. Alright, Dylan, I need a potion I can throw on a monster during a battle to deal a lot of damage to it. Let's give you that fire potion, shall we? Let's see what your haggle options are. Weapons, most interested in weaponry, the weather, monsters, terrains, and food. Let's just go with this nice easy one. Boop, 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 boop. Dee 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 boop, 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 boop. And sell. And that's all the people for the day, so let's just head on over to the garden and pluck all of our flowers and things for the day. Let's do a little watering to make sure that we've got the herbs again ready for tomorrow. We could now chuck wild potion on them and get even more herbs, but we don't particularly need them. Oh, I tell you what, we do need the stink mushroom, don't we? So let's go in here. Let's grab that potion of wild growth. Let's brew one of those. Brouhaha. Let's chuck that on the stink potion, and it's ready for the day. Yay! Do I want the dryad saddle as well? I mean, it's not the most useful thing, but I guess it's do I want to... I suppose, actually, tell you what I do want to do. Wild growth. You make my heart sing. Check wild growth on this one, and then I get the thing that it's made out of. There you go, look. So it's a net gain. Alright, I think that's all we want to do for the day there. We've got another point to spend and almost another point to spend after that. Should we do a little bit of exploration now? What do I want to unlock? Let's go down to the... Let's use some of those stink shrooms. Unlock a nice, efficient poison potion. Chuck that in there. That should do it. Chuck that in there. Let's set off on our little journey. This should do it if I'm careful. I think that should do it. Zip. Perfect. Strong potion of poisoning. Now, what did we use for poison already? We used this one. We got the square bottle with the diamond and the skull and crossbones. Square bottle, diamond, skull and crossbones. Boom. Slightly larger diamond. Boom. Save the recipe. Bada bing. Finish the potion. Bada boop. Chuck that in here, like so. Delete this old one. Don't need it. Erase. Erase. Potion. Done. I can make a... That's a nice efficient use of that one. That's a nice efficient use of that one. I could probably make a more efficient Inferno if I cared. I could make a more efficient Wild Growth, which is probably actually worth it, given that I'm going to use Wild Growth quite a lot. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a nice efficient Wild Growth, and then we're going to call it for this episode. I know that it's possible to do... the Wild Growth potion in, I think, just 3. I know it's definitely possible in 4. I think it's... No, it's not possible in 3. I think it's 4. 1, 2, 3 of these. 4 of these. Like so. And then just be very careful as I go around and around that roundabout. Start zooming in, start getting careful here. Get real close, pixel by pixel, until boop, it lights up, and then go around here very slowly until I need to get this to cross right over the middle of that potion. I tell you what I would love to have as like something you can unlock in this in the skills point tablet thing, maybe. Like if you put a talent point into a particular thing to unlock like a little dot in what is exactly the center of the potion that you're trying to get to, because then you'd be able to line up when you're doing very efficient work like this one. You'd be able to line up when your path crosses over the dot in the center, and you know you're going right behind it. Because you can usually kind of eyeball it. I know that I'm not quite there yet. I know that I might just get there here. I might just get it there. If I keep going a little bit, I think I've got it there. I know I should be behind it there, right? I should be behind it there. Here we go. Let's get real close. Boom, like that. And then back a little bit. 3, perfect. And then da 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 da, bow. Alright, perfect, efficient. We went with this shaped bottle and a long shaped thingamabob. Alright. This shaped bottle and a long shaped thingamabob. Boom, like that. Save the recipe. Kaplow! Delete this old recipe that's less efficient. Erase. Let's go there and chuck this here, and might as well use the last of this to try and grab that little piece of experience. Pop, just like that. Perfect. And I think that'll do us. Actually, tell you what we'll do before we finish this recipe. We'll go back to here, which should just... Oh, is it going to nab it? Are you going to nab us the end of the little bits here? I think we'll just graze it. Yes, there we are. Because we might as well use this opportunity to grab that experience and to see where this portal goes and do a bit more exploration. Bloop! Not much more exploration, but hey, every little helps, I guess. Oh, and then because it's zipped me off to the side, because if I do this now... Up. If I go off to the side even more like so... And then I water bottle back to the start, I'll be able to grab these two as well. Boop boop. Yeah. Alright, save the recipe, finish the potion. Da-da-da-da-da. Potion of wild growth. Plop. Okay, there's my efficient potion use. Let's allocate 2 more of these. Do I want to slow down haggling so I get even more monies? Do I want to make brewing even better? Let's make brewing even better. Here we go. Boop. Alright. And I think that's us for the end of this particular episode. Thank you very much for joining us for this next episode of Story Gaming. I hope to see you in the next one. And the playlist is right here on the channel. If you've enjoyed this, make sure to like and subscribe and comment. It's really good for the algorithm and lets YouTube know that you enjoy this content and you want to see more of it. See you in the next episode. Wait, before you go. Hit the subscribe button, please. It costs you nothing to do, but it helps YouTube to know that I'm awesome. And everybody should know that I'm awesome. Thank you.